So, real quick, for those of you guys, if this is your first time tuning in, I want you to know a couple of things. Number one, Wednesdays are for current events and often include very controversial topics. Some things may be uncomfortable to hear or listen to. That is not our intent. We are simply here to inform and intelligently discuss. This stream and its Facebook chat is a safe space, which means you can openly voice your opinion no matter what it is. So long as a few things. Number one, you don't attack or harass any of my viewers or anybody else on the stream. Number two, you do it intelligently. Okay? That's it. That's all I ask. We will debate, we will discuss, we will be civil. You could say, I love Trump in the butt, and every night I got a pillow that I put my pinky into, and by pinky I mean winky. And you know, you could tell all the business, and we're
all lives matter, and fuck your country.
And as long as you can explain that eloquently and intelligently, we're not going to jump on you.
Wait a minute. Why would we explain you putting your pinky in a pillow?
I don't know, man. Listen.
Oh.
It's everybody's internet.
Hey, you over there? You sound like you kink shaming right now.
Look,
we don't do that.
Woo! Judging.
Don't do that.
The second thing I want to say is that the views expressed on this stream do not reflect that of Facebook or any of its corporate or intellectual entities. The stream is to be taken as entertainment and satire only. And no animals, particularly pandas, were hurt in the making of this. Okay, let me switch the view back.
But koalas were.
So. Why koalas? Why are we hurting koalas?
They make weird sounds. Like, you think they're cute.
Koalas do have STDs. That's a real thing, guys. You should Google it. Koalas have STDs. Koalas are assholes. Like, I know they're cute, but they're fucking dicks. I don't know how much y'all out there know about koalas. I'm finding nowadays I know more about bears than I probably should. But koalas are assholes by nature. They would be very violent and very rabid if they weren't high on eucalyptus all the time. And they also carry STDs. So if you're into that kind of thing, please don't have relations with a koala.
Speaking of STDs, don't forget to do your test. You know what I'm saying? Get tested out.
At all. Wrap it up.
I got tested, you know, I got STDs, found out I got a super tremendous dick, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know why I helped you with that. Why did I help you?
Because you wanted to.
You see how I segued, though? That was an amazing segue. We got all serious to satire, to koalas and STDs, to talking about my dick. Yo, it's amazing. This is amazing.
Corey said y'all wild. We are a little wild on Wednesdays, but that's fine. That's what we're here to do. So with that being said, we are going to go down a little bit of a dark road. We will try to keep it light for the time being, but just be aware that some of these topics may be less pleasant than stuff that you're used to. We're going to start with the man in Ohio who's facing felony charges for kneeling on the neck of a toddler. That's what you fucking get, bro. This is really all I have to say on that subject, is that's what you fucking get. Not only were you dumb enough to do that with a baby who was clearly in distress, but there was someone else in the room that recorded it and took pictures. Why? Is there really nothing to do in Ohio? Is that what it is? I thought Cleveland was in Ohio. I thought y'all had stuff to do out there. What happened?
I thought Cleveland was in Ohio.
Am I tripping? Is my geography off?
So now that LeBron is gone, they got nothing. So
we kneel on toddlers' necks. That's how we.
I mean,
that's how
where
do
they have? They have the Browns.
The Browns. You can take the Browns to the Super Bowl, man. Fucking, I don't know. Shit. That's what you fucking get, and that's really all I have to say about it. I mean, for me personally, like, you're a disgusting human being. That's a baby that doesn't even know right from left, much less good versus evil, and this is the impression that you want another human to come into life with.
Should have learned to tap out.
Oh no, I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I didn't think it was gonna be that soon. Now we're here. Let's go.
Should have known the rules.
Would have been sooner. It would have been sooner if he learned to tap out.
Did you say tap or take a nap?
Tap or take a nap.
That's what we're doing?
Shit.
Yeah. Yo, ain't it funny watching people get up from
He's stupid. He's
stupid.
stupid.
You have more sense than these two?
Well, he's stupid and I don't like it.
Which one? Which he?
The guy we're talking about, we all know Marzipan be saying some stupid shit. He ain't stupid, but he say stupid shit.
I just wanted to clarify which he we were talking about, because I've heard tap or take a nap. I've heard the baby should have tapped out. I didn't
You know,
know.
a wise man can play a fool, but a fool can't play wise.
This is true. This is very true. Donald J. Trump and his son have recently taken to advocating for a doctor who claims she not only has the cure for coronavirus and has made several videos explaining her science and medical science, but is also adamant that women can get STIs or ovarian cysts. The only way that they get them is by having sex with demons in their dreams.
Bruh.
Y'all gotta stop doing that.
Let me rephrase. Let me repeat this.
Stop doing that. Stop
The
doing
man
that.
who is the man who
Stop.
is in charge of our country has advocated for a self-proclaimed evangelist who says medical science supports the source of ovarian cysts as demon dream sex or witch dream sex.
And
Oh God.
and
Here we go.
so sex is an act of a pair, right?
Yeah.
So when you do that by yourself, you are inviting demons.
To have dream sex with you?
Yes, and not necessarily just dream sex, sex in general. So I say, I guess if I beat off and the demon chick comes, can I grab her horns so I can get my sloppy toppy? And does she have a friend so I can get my male flowers?
Only if you want ovarian cysts, Mars, because men can have them.
But that's not just what she was saying. You wouldn't read into her other meanings. Because what you're supposed to do is take the hydrochloroquine, or however you say that word, because that's apparently
hydroxychloroquine, whatever the fuck. The stuff that's not supposed to be in your body. You don't eat it this time or drink it. You inject it with a syringe. That's the only way it works.
Yes, and if you have sex by yourself, it's a spiritual transaction. So that's why the demon is coming out. It ain't just about the ovarian cyst. It's just about spiritual transactions. So you can't give yourself money, right? You can't give yourself money in real life. I mean, that's necessary. You can, but it's a transaction to yourself. So your spiritual transaction, you're gonna give up to the demons, and the demons gonna come back and they gonna rape you. So for the women, y'all take that, and then you get the demon sex in your dreams.
Apparently, several U.S. citizens, and by several, what I mean is several hundred, have received seeds. Unknown seeds. Like, you know, you plant in the ground, you get a tree or a bush or a plant. In the mail, unknown, unsolicited seeds that are postmarked from China. And there have been so many reports of this unsolicited package amongst U.S. citizens that they are now investigating what kind of seeds they are and where they are actually coming from. FDA cites that if you do receive a package like this in the mail, do not under any circumstances plant it in the ground. They do not know what kind of seeds they are. They could be very, very bad for the environment, if not directly harmful to you or your loved ones. So leave them be.
I mean,
Who the fuck is planting random ass seeds though?
So I'm gonna just be honest and upfront right now. I'd be dumb enough to do it.
See, okay, but then we talked about that streamer shit. But you planting death seeds.
Because I don't know. In my mind, people who garden and foster new life in the world are pure, and they wouldn't harm another human being. So if you're sending me seeds, maybe you're just trying to spread your information.
Until those spores burst.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And you turn into the first living zombie and shit.
But we're talking about me, though. I don't see the negative in people's intentions. It was, 2 months ago? There was a random cowboy that gave me some tea drinks and some other stuff just for no reason. And I was like, wow, you're a black cowboy and you're giving me stuff. I'm going to take this home and consume it.
Hey, does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
And I got here and Eugene was so mad at me. He couldn't understand for the life of me why I would accept random food and drink from a stranger that I had never seen before in my life. And I was like, but you don't understand. he was a black cowboy. And I really said it like it was supposed to mean something. I don't know.
I really hope that it doesn't get to me. I hope Eugen smacks the package out of your hand because he's like, why are you opening something you didn't receive? Like, you didn't pay for this. We're not expecting nothing.
It wouldn't get that far because I order stuff from overseas all the time. I order Japanese apparel. I've ordered some stuff.
But
from
did
China
you order
before.
seeds though?
No, and he wouldn't ask because there's been so many weird packages into this house that he's just like, okay.
No, I think he'd ask about seeds, though.
Would you ask me about the seeds, though?
I think he'd ask about seeds.
I ask you about every package that comes in this fucking house. What do you mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
So
I guess you're right.
just lied to on Al Gore's internet.
I guess you're right. It wouldn't get that far. Because I wish you guys would have been here. And I felt so foolish and sheepish, right? Because I trusted the black cowboy, and he may have very well been a noble and upstanding gentleman, but Eugen is right. A stranger is a stranger, and I probably shouldn't take stuff from strangers in the middle of a
You tried to
pandemic.
justify it for 2 hours straight.
He was a black cowboy! Like, if that's not the most noble aesthetic.
Hey kids, this is something that you learn pretty early on in your life when you're about
God.
4 or 5, not to talk to strangers. Yep.
Talk to me first.
This young lady is in her 30s, right?
Don't talk about me like this. You're not gonna do this to me.
We're gonna hold her hand to help her cross the street.
I fucking hate you.
And when she
We're gonna
does it,
teach
we're
her-
gonna get
we're
her
gonna teach
cooking
her that
pat
not
on the head and
everybody's
say,
okay.
"Yay!"
Not everybody.
I don't know. Okay, so for me, I guess it just stems from me being the kind of
And Mars.
person.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
She says she don't need a moderator, though.
Right.
I mean, for the 78th time, it was a black cowboy. You're telling me if a black cowboy was like, here, have some free tea, and it was sealed, you wouldn't be like, oh,
So,
this is
check this out.
awesome.
Check this out. So you assume that sealing a package is hard to do, right?
It was
Because-
commercially
hold on.
sealed.
Hold-
I sent you pictures. Don't play with me.
Oh.
Oh
So
my
your idea of
God.
commercial seal is because it's wrapped in plastic, yeah?
I just